What's up, 360? Welcome to week 3, day 4, Covideo Devos. We are in a series called Happy Easter, and this week we've been focusing on how Easter means that you are never alone. And today we're going to talk a little bit about just the concept of foundations. So I'm sure you can anticipate where we're going to go with that, but the idea of having a solid, rock solid foundation is so important, right? So whether you're building something out of Legos, whether you are playing a game of Jenga, whether you are building a house, right? In all three of those situations, having a solid foundation matters. And having a firm foundation, of course, I've talked about this a lot, and the passage in Matthew 7 where Jesus talks about two guys who built their houses. One of them built it on the rock or used rock as a solid foundation, and one of them built it on sand, which wasn't a solid foundation. It says when storms came, the man who built his house on the rock, his house stood firm. And Jesus' whole point in making that illustration is that storms are going to come in life, whether we anticipate them or not, whether we like it or not. And he says, those who hear my words and obey them and follow my teaching are like the person who built their house on a rock. And the scripture for today comes from 1 Peter. We talked about 1 Peter earlier in the week. And Peter says this in 1 Peter 1:21, through him, Jesus, you believe in God, who raised him from the dead and glorified him, so that your faith and hope are in God. And so that idea of where does our faith and our hope reside? Where do we build our trust? It is on the solid rock of Jesus. There's no other solid foundation or foundation that is more solid than our faith on God and what he did for us through Jesus. So my encouragement today is to build your faith on that, because it's the only thing that is trustworthy. It's the only thing that won't let you down. So just ask yourself that question today. What does it look like for my life and my hope and my everything to be built on the foundation of God through Jesus? For some of you, maybe you're struggling this week because you're missing hanging out with friends, and you're missing hanging out, you're missing your normal life, and you're uncertain about the future. And my encouragement is that no matter what the future holds, if your foundation is on Christ, everything else can be in flux. And even though we can be sad or maybe a little bit disappointed at those things that don't come through for us, God is the foundation that we can rest in and find our joy in, find our security in, and our hope in. So that's it for today. We'll see you tomorrow. Quick note that I met with our coaches today. We're excited to bring 360 online, at least the small group portion of it, through Zoom this Sunday night. So hang tight for more announcements regarding that. And we'll see you soon. Peace out.